Hello and welcome to Hat in Time Speedrunning Tricks. This video will be on the Mafia boss quick kill, how to set it up and how to perform it. Some very important things to note real quick are that in order for this to work, you need to be on the current speedrun patch, which is 2.1. There are separate tutorials for how to get down to that patch, so I'll not go over it here. And the second is that you need to have a program called HatLag installed. What this program allows you to do is to press a single button on your keyboard and lag the game by just a bit. These two, because you need to be able to both boost clip and lag clip for the quick kill in current route. You could also not do the quick kill, which is actually the first thing I'm going to show you. Well, yeah. So going into the fight, this is without the quick kill. It's pretty standard. It really is just the it's kind of mostly just a normal fight, although you can get on the Mafia ball quicker. And if you hop on his head before he does the attack without getting hit, like that, then he'll send out the attacks a slight bit faster, and it saves a few seconds over the course of the fight. Like this. So this fight is very RNG heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna go over a couple of things in this fight. This fight's very RNG heavy. Because the sandbag attack where he drops sandbags, I'm not entirely sure about the non-quick kill RNG, but I know for the quick kill RNG, he can drop it between 2 to 4 times, and he can also stand still and yell 2 to 4 times. Or, I forget how many times he can actually yell, but I know it's somewhere around that amount. So when he does this one, he'll be going over to Mafia Ball. So what you can do is you can SCJ across the stage and just climb on the ball and hit him immediately. You can also do this with just a regular double jump, but it is a little tighter. So it really is of the preference. You could try to do the bounce on his head here, if you want to, but it doesn't save nearly as much time, and you have at a much higher risk of just getting hit.
Ultra charge!
So I would not say it was worth it.
Mega charge!
To the end of the fight? Yep. Okay, so that's the fight without the quick kill, and I did not want to spawn here. So, I'm just gonna cheat our way back real quick. Yeah, so that's the non-quick kill version of the fight. Other than getting on top of the Mafia ball faster, and jumping on his head during the attack phase, there's not much. There's not much else that you can do to really speed up that part of the fight. So now I'm going to show the quick kill. The quick kill, I'd say, is pretty hard for a beginner, but I'd say it's completely worth it because it saves around a minute and just makes the fight a little less of a pain overall. Also, pro fight skip. Okay, I pressed the right button that time. So the fight is completely the same for the first 2 phases. About the same for the first 2 phases. I'm gonna try to pause whenever I can to explain something if I need to. Yeah, you kind of just jump on his head and speed up the attacks a little bit. Like, he moved onto the face faster than he usually does. That happens sometimes. So just know that this phase will go on longer. So it doesn't matter which side of the field he's on. I actually messed it up. Okay, so now for the quick kill version of the fight. What you want to do once you start it off. So since I started it weirdly, there will be less hits in each phase. After this first phase, he'll get angry and then jump backwards and do the attack where he throws the hammers and then jumps in an area. You want to be in a very specific spot. Not in a very specific spot. You want to be around here. This part's important. So you want to be standing around here. It's not actually there. It's not precise much at all. You want to be standing around here. When he goes back to do the attack, he will throw the hammers, and then once he jumps, right before he hits the ground, you can double jump through him. The timing's not precise, so you can double jump through him. One other important thing. You have to be facing a slight bit to the right. So see how I'm facing a little bit to the right there? You want to be facing slightly towards the wall to the right. So once he lands and does the double jump, you're going to double jump onto his head, and then you're going to bounce right. If you don't go far enough, then you can do a jump and dive to get in the very corner with the bush and the wall. See that? So I'll show that off real quick. So he'll do that, and now we're here. We didn't quite go far enough, but you get the point. So you saw what we did there, where we attacked 3 times. What you want to do if you get in the very corner is you want to attack 3 times, attack 3 more times, swing once, and then lag right after the swing. So you've already swung 3 times, and then swing and lag, and you'll be out of bounds. Once you go out of bounds, what you want to do is you want to run left to somewhere between these 2 lines right here, but preferably a little closer to the left one. He should go back and do another attack if he's nice. So he did for us, which means that we got good RNG. The trick itself is not dependent on RNG, it just kind of depends on how much time you lose. So this is where it starts getting a bit convoluted and kind of weird, and it's also where I start switching. It's where I switch to keyboard and mouse. So what you want to do here, when he goes back to do that attack, you want to switch to Brewers, charge it up, and the instant he lands, you want to double jump and throw the Brewer at him. And that'll hit him, so something like this. Kind of like that. And then you want to drop off the ledge by pressing Control or Dive, whatever your dive button is. Because you will grab on this ledge, you need to get off that ledge as fast as possible. This is where it starts getting even harder. So once I unpause, what I need to do is immediately double jump and boop clip. Once I start the boop clip, I need to go about halfway down the stage, and then press jump to clip into the stage. So we'll do that real quick. And then what we need to do there is we need to hold Brewer, walk right. Don't go into the wall because then you'll pop back out of bounds, but go sort of close-ish to the wall. What you're hoping is that while you're holding Brewer and going right, he will try to throw you back onto the stage. This is the hardest part of the trick, in my opinion. So what you need to do, when he starts throwing you, when you are inside of Mafia Boss's hitbox, and it's a visual timing thing. There's no other cue other than you are inside of the Mafia Boss at this point. Once you go inside the Mafia Boss, you want to press lag once. If you time it correctly, then he will fall out of the stage. I don't know if I'll actually time it correctly because... So I have to stand over here. Okay, I did not time it correctly. But you get the point. So let's see if I can hit it one more time. Or attempt to hit it one more time.
Supercharge!
Don't feel bad if you don't get this immediately. It's a hard trick. It is a hard trick. I miss it all the time in runs. Still. Like, it's not an easy trick. This is what I meant about the RNG element. The amount of times he drops those bags are completely random. So we're facing a little too far to the right, but it doesn't really matter. It's not precise. So we'll double jump on his head, swing a couple times, swing and lag, come to the left here. You also have to be facing the stage. That's important. You have to be facing the stage when you throw the Brewer. So then, double jump and Brewer. I missed. Because I hit the stage with it. Double jump, boop. Jump up. And now we just have to time it. That was good. So you saw that we lagged the second we were inside of Mafia Boss's thing. So, that's what that does. You'll see he goes through... He goes through there, and at this point the fight is over. You've won at this point. it's over. Timepiece spawns here, and you can collect your timepiece, knowing that you saved a minute with the Mafia Boss quick kill. So that's part 1 of the hat and time speedrun tricks. I will be doing more, probably on important tricks like loop clipping and lag clipping. But I wanted to cover this because I know a lot of people have struggled with it. If you want to watch me do runs on Twitch all the time, I do have a Twitch, twitch.tv/shinypokes13. Should be on screen now. And all I can say is thank you for watching, and good luck on your runs.